televised game on Welcome Back Kotter.
Sweat Hog version, yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Who was the best poker player the Sweat Hogs, dude?
You might as well throw it on the
Best poker player in the Sweat Hogs was Mr. Woodman.
Oh, man.
I thought Killer Carvelli might have been.
Who?
Killer Carvelli. Seems like he would have had a good game.
Carvelli,
yeah.
2-8. Jamie's in there. I gotta want to play with Jamie.
Yeah, you gotta want to play with me.
Well, they're going back to playing conservative again.
Yep.
Are you in this hand, Jamie?
I am.
Jamie has a hand.
Nobody calls me. But I know that more money there is in the middle, the more they come after you.
And Benjamin's going to raise to 21,200 with a 7-deuce offsuit.
David sensed a little weakness here.
Oh.
I'm still in.
If everybody goes out, he'll probably turn over his cards for a little advertisement.
How can Jamie resist that? If I had raised 5, he probably would have folded, but 20, he can't take
For
it.
5? Oh. I don't have cards. I call you for 5.
And Antonio lays the ace-9 of diamonds down.
And see a nice bluffing pot now.
Yep. Give me some weird cards.
I got a feeling there's going to be some fireworks.
2, 3, 7.
6-8-3 on the flop.
That must be close to him. I have to admit that.
You bet the pot?
No.
Oh.
Sam, you been playing blackjack lately?
First month I got here.
I think what David's trying to do here is act
250?
how Jamie thinks he would act if he had a pair of kings, pair of aces, and like that.
All right, bets 38,000 here.
That's the low cards that I was scared about. That I was scared of, but I have to gamble.
Yeah, you hit a set of 8s?
I give you an information. I swear, no set of 8.
Okay. Okay.
If you have 3 6s, you're in good shape. That's all I can tell you. It's
Set
up
of
to you.
3s. Set of 3s.
Be my witness up there.
Jamie looks like he does not want to give up.
I mean, I got so many outs, it's ridiculous.
It happens where you want to beat. If you want to beat ace-king, I bet you have many outs. You might have it beat right now already.
No, I know you got a
If
pair.
you want to beat 2 jacks,
I know you got a pair.
you probably don't have that many outs.
One thing Jamie's not thinking about is that he has the best hand right now.
All right, how much?
38.
I'm just going to call.
Okay.
Just call.
I'm thinking
Jamie
of a card.
is calling
Me too.
because he's trying to set up a heist.
I want to see some fireworks.
Doesn't realize he's being mugged.
I want to see some more on the turn. I'm thinking of a card, Guy.
I know the big strike.
Wait, yeah, what?
Maybe just put 15 and get changed.
Yeah, get 12 back.
Yeah.
Well, let's leave that here because I want to get the cash back. Whatever, just
Win the pot. You'll get it
yeah.
back.
All right. I'm planning on it. Now you hit your set.
What would make you say that? I wish.
Well, you know what I'm playing, so you got to bet big.
Could you have a flush there? Flush rule?
Flush draw, straight draw. Or I got a set of 8s. I'm out. You gave me my change, right?
I won't show the. That will not be the biggest one today, but that'll be a piece of it.
Wow. Nice. Well played. Nice hand.
21.
Scotty says 21, even though he bet 12,000.
Great.
Did you hear I say 21?
Umberto says he wants to raise. Has not thrown the chips in just yet. As we look at that graphic, you see with the cards that they have, Brennis with an overwhelming advantage.
Now he's raised $40,000. Scotty Wynn had bet with an 8-3 offsuit. Now, when you bet with absolutely nothing, when someone comes back over the top of you, you usually get rid of it. You muck the hand. I suspect he's going to get rid of this hand. Scotty taking his time. There's a 3-8 offsuit.
This is going to be the greatest move I ever made.
He's saying it's going to be the greatest move he's ever made. I'm amazed at what he's doing. He's betting $100,000 on cards the Salvation Army would reject. Humberto Brenes has an ace-10. He's more than a 2-to-1 favorite. Okay, he's got Humberto to take off the Red Sox cap and the sunglasses.
He's got to look inside Scotty Wynn to find out if he's bluffing. It's easy for us. We know the hole cards. But Humberto's got the tough task.
You can't call. Too much for you. 100,000, that's too much for you.
Okay, I punt this time.
No. No!
Humberto's going to pass.
What you got? I bet 100,000 with this hand, baby.
Whipped like a post tonight, Phil Hellmuth. You know he'll be back for more.
Raise 10,000 total.
And is it time for Tom? He looked like he'd kind of just settled down a little bit. It's time for him to sort of pick up the pace a little bit. I mean, or is it always a good time for him to pick up the pace?
Seems like it. He just hasn't been getting any hands, and people has been opening, you know, in front of him. So he hasn't really had too many opportunities to open the pot.
See, JC's been peeling off a lot of flops, like from the big blind. Is this trappy, or is he just?
No,
you know,
it can't be trappy.
He doesn't, just didn't want to shove. I mean,
how can you trap with ace high? Are you gonna just check all down when it flop a 7-eye?
Card won't come up. Look.
You know,
he just decided not to shove because he couldn't get called by a hand that.
No, I think he has too many chips to shove.
Okay.
And if he re-raises it and gets shoved on, he doesn't know what to do. So, you know, calling is really his only option here.
I mean, Tom made a pretty clever check on the flop there, didn't he?
Yeah, for sure.
14,000.
And now it's pretty easy for him to represent a jack, because, you know, he would have checked behind with a jack on the flop a lot. Just unlucky that JC has an ace this time.
What options is JC considering here? What would you do?
Oh, he can only call. He can only call.
And call and then read that on the river. I mean,
oh,
what if Duan goes
folding.
all in on the river again?
Oh, he's definitely calling now. I don't think he would have folded, regardless.
Is there anything in Tom's mind now that he can get JC off of that he would have called the turn with?
I really don't think he can get a JC off anything here. Not anything the way JC played the hand. Yeah.
And his chips have slipped a little bit.
No, I actually don't mind his play there, because he would have sticked his chips in with a jack, and it is, you know, he's betting twice the pot here, so JC isn't getting that good of a price, and he needs to be right a high percentage of the time. I just don't think that one is gonna, like, overshove the river with an ace here.
He passed!
Oh my god. Wow.
I'm on for double two. I give you a $500 free roll if you guess what I have. My hat.
$500,000 free roll.
$500.
$500.
You get a 1,000 free roll if you guess what I have.
Rough guess, Phil.
Duan asking for a count from Phil Ivey, who's re-raised him with 10-8 suited. Dwan reaching for the big chips, and he'll re-raise to 29-6.
Lähdetään kiperin juttu. Pientä naljailua.
Dwan has just 7-8 offsuit here. Little does Phil know it, but he's got the best hand, and he's got Dwan dominated.
Oh.
Ivy re-raises to 84 and change, and Dwan insta-folds.
I wish we have a time bank.
Nice, son.
Trouble with bad players. Hardly anyone would call Chris Moneymaker a bad player now, but when Sam was going heads up against him, he certainly thought he was playing a weaker opponent, and that is the backdrop for the best bluff of the tournament.
Flop comes 9-2-6. Farah has made a pair of nines. Chris Moneymaker has nothing and checks for Farha as well. The turn is an 8.
And now they both have a spade draw.
300,000 from Sam Farha,
who has the pair of nines, and Moneymaker also has a straight draw and will raise.
There's a 300. No, raise.
very adamant about his raise.
Indeed. Still stacking chips. It's a big raise.
5 more.
500,000 is the raise.
It's quite a play. It's sort of a semi-bluff. He still could get there on a straight draw or flush draw, but he has nothing right now, and Sam comes right on in.
We're going to see the river card.
Who says it's going to be over soon?
It may well be, and is a 3 of hearts.
Moneymaker doesn't get to either draw, and the pair of nines is best.
Come on.
Chris Moneymaker going all in with nothing.
A stunning play from Moneymaker, who missed his draws, has nothing, and now has put Sam Farha all in. He would have to put all his chips in, and if he lost this pot, he would be out of the tournament. Moneymaker bluffed at this once, and Farha came. He's now bluffing at it again.
You must have missed your flush, huh?
Sam's absolutely right.
This would be a tough, tough call for Sammy. It's quite a predicament for Sammy. He has a pair of nines. It's the best hand, but he can't know that. And if he calls this bet and loses, we're playing for the World Championship. If he's wrong, he's out of it. He's the runner-up. So it's really tough just to sit here and call with a pair of nines, particularly when Moneymaker has made 2 big bets in a row.
I'll make a crazy call on you. It could be the best hand.
Sam Farha trying to draw something out of Chris Moneymaker, but he's like a statue, afraid to make any sort of move. He is not going to do it. Chris Moneymaker bluffs Sam Farha out of a big stack.